Ba ba boo ba ba boo boo boo. Ba-dum. Alright. Discord is taking fucking forever to load. Cool. Ba-ba-da-ba-da. What is up, gamers? What is good? What is bad? What is gaming? What is gaming? We got ourselves the Iron Ball heist, which will probably be a pain in the ass. I mean, the plan is probably lead with an Intimidator and... Oh, all the Pokemon are gone. Great. Bow bow ba doo boo. Yeah. So I've got to... Oh, now nothing wants to load. This is great. Okay, there we go. It just took a little refresh. Bump ba dum bump. Bump bump. Alright, gamers. So, yeah, what the plan is for today is... I don't think we're going to quite get to the gauntlet. I mean, we do have 2 fights, one of them being a true double to deal with, so... And this being a heist, that'll be kind of a pain in the ass to do anyways. So... Say we loosely are going to begin with an Intimidator. Bronze, LD, Fetch, with Ruffman, Drampa, Douglas. What was I going to say? So yeah, loosely the plan is begin with an Intimidator and then swap to Steelix. It's pretty good odds we get... It's pretty good odds we get Trick turn 1 if I'm not mistaken. Let's check this. What up, Munch? How you doing, big dog? Trick. If AI is holding one of those... So it's always +7. So it's like always higher odds to do that every turn. So I think like we get the Intimidate down to make everything do less damage. Then we're going to be... Let's see... Oh, no. Are you getting hit with the flooding now, too? Oh, God. I thought, like, the storms were over. They've been going throughout this entire thing. That is horrendous. I hope you're hanging in there, big dog. Oh, we're still faster with the... Oh, well, they would not have the Iron Ball. Oh, also the Iron Ball weighs them down, so we still need some way to kill them, though, is kind of the problem. Huh. I see the conundrum. We don't have someone who just, like, murks this guy, right? I mean, I guess Infernape does. Don't know the best way to deal with this. We don't do jack shit damage. I mean, this is why having Screech would be incredibly good here. We don't have, like... Rock Smash as a TM, right? My garage ended up flooding a bit. It was a small nightmare to clean up. That still sucks regardless that you're getting affected by it in some way. Thank God that was just your garage. Even though that still seems like a fucking nightmare to deal with. We do have a Rock Smash TM. We could fuck around and click Rock Smash. Does Steelix learn it? I mean, that's actually not going to do jack shit damage either, though, right? I think you should lead with Infernape and click Fake Out and Overheat. So true, bestie. So true, bestie. Why can't we just grab Iron Ball by clicking Fake Out? It should work like that. Yeah. I'm pretty sure last time we ended up doing this with Steelix, but we had Screech, so we were able to do this so much easier. And or I forgot about Iron Ball trapping you into the ground. And then I was like, why can't I click Stomping Tantrum anymore? Yeah. Because I guess the problem is if we don't lead with a Intimidator, the Intimidator obviously would help tremendously make this 1v1. Chaz delayed by a minute? Damn! Yeah, I guess internet is real shit today. What a shame. We're doing some weird time travel stuff again. What up, Noel? How you doing? Can I pin this? Wait, can I... Let's see if I can pin this over here. Boom, 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 boom. What the fuck is this? Oh, wait, you guys can't see that. Look at the session length. Is Twitch being all fucky today? I mean, it's also saying all these things happened now. Get Starlink. I'm gonna pin that. Cool. Well, I mean, unpin after... Well, what is it? Like, last week, inshallah, will... I mean, next week will... Inshallah, be the last week of slow streams because we're going to be moving into the new place. I will hang out with my girlfriend tonight, but good luck, King. Hell yeah. Yeah, enjoy your time with your friends, your family, your significant others. Yeah. Yeah, hopefully we'll be all good, and then we can do all the fun streams after we move. Luckily, like, the very first place we looked at was sick. Okay, let's just, like, loosely... Yeah. Mad delayed. Australia moment strikes again. Hey, ADR, how you doing? Maybe we could do this with Seismitoad. I guess the problem is, like, low odds, boom, we get giga-fucked by. I mean, I feel like there's no probably safe way to do this with Explosion looming. Because it's like, if they don't trick turn one and we just swing for the fences against them, then they're like really high odds to boom, which is no bueno. We should just be able to steal their item. Let's just say everything goes right. We hit Stomping Tantrum first try. We get tricked. Well, what's like boom odds turn after? So it's +7, and then I gotta read the fucking tea leaves for Explosion. Less than 66. Less than 66%. So if we hit it once, it basically becomes the same odds to swap it or not. I mean, I guess the jam becomes if we replace this with like Rock Smash, right? And we go Rock Smash turn 1, then it drops the Iron Ball so we can't hit it with a ground move anymore. And then it's like, oh, we're actually kind of behind now. Yeah. There's like no great way to do this safely. And I mean, I guess we're good to boom. And Steelix and Aggron, the two guys who were like chill with taking booms, they are the better to take care of that, right? Also, how are we doing on audio? I turned my mic up a little bit. If I'm like peaking or anything when I'm like yelling or something, let me know. I can maybe tighten it down a dainty bit. I guess you guys will tell me in like 50 minutes. Yeah, we don't really have a great guy for this. It really is a funky situation that like once the Iron Ball is gone, then we're in trouble. And also like Earthquake is, if we want to do this with both like Steelix and Aggron, because Body Press would do a lot of damage. Earthquake just does so much damage too. How many... Well, also, we're slower than this after the ball swaps. Yeah. So if it just booms, it booms. Yeah, it's really fucked that it's like boom, Earthquake. Like, we're not going to get to a point where it's guaranteed boom, right? It'd have to be less than 10% health. And just getting Iron Ball is, like, so important. Like, I can't... Especially... Maybe it mattered more because our protector that we got from Lava Ridge was Blaziken. So it was a whole lot faster, so we needed Iron Ball to, like, get the slow protects. But, I mean, across the board, it's so good. Australia moment. It's got to travel all the way across the seas. We're doing some weird time travel shenanigans again today. The fuck thing is I have to reset the router every morning, and this is with resetting the router that it's still this fucked. Yeah. Yeah. It's chat's like a... It's really bad over here. Yeah. Chat's like 2 minutes behind. Yeah. Shit is bad today. I think it just depends on the day, I guess, because Monday was really good. Like, Monday, it was, like, almost no problems at all. I'm going to be constantly on the phone with the internet provider, calling them mean names like Meanie Bobini or Nerd. Yeah. Steelix can't get anything weird. I don't think we have any, like, funky resources that we can spend here to make this a little bit easier. Yeah, we swagger them up. Obviously, we don't want to spend anything too dramatic, right? Yeah, for the big bulky boys we have, the moveset is just not the best. And especially because we can't guarantee the Iron Ball swap. Like, if we had somebody who's cool with everything, including Boom. Boom at full health is always a 7. Is always a 5%. Which, yeah, we'd also want to be prepared for this. I think it's probably, like... Once it's below 50, what's the odds? Huh. This is below 50, it's, like, decent odds. Maybe we just rip the... I think maybe our best plan to, like, not lose a Pokemon and get what we want is to, like, rip Stomping Tantrum. Or even we could, like, rip Body Press with Aggron. Are they dead to, like, crit Earthquake? They are. Okay, so I guess it is just rip Stomping Tantrum. And then go, like, Rock Smash, Rock Slide. And figure it out. Not having the Intimidator does suck, but... And we want no item. Trick works if we have no item, right? I mean, we could just give ourselves like a Rostberry or something. We'll just go like Rostberry, just to give them something. Yeah, so we go Stomping Tantrum, Rock Smash, and... We'll see. If we get boomed on, we get boomed on. Because that shouldn't put us into the less than 66%. Yeah, this'll, if we, yeah, I think this is like the best way to safely do this because we just don't do jack shit damage after that. So we fight the Bronzong. Hopefully it like, we would hope for like trick turn 1, boom turn 2. And then they're going to bait in. Does Final Gambit count for bait AI? Yes, they do not. Cool. So, as Eldegoss, yeah, Eldegoss would always be showing baiting in before that. So this would be outspeed out damages, maybe Oko's. Meteor Assault is a fighting move. Yeah, so it's going to be Eldegoss clicking Leaf Storm, or I guess more likely... Well, if they can't see KOs. If they don't see a KO, it's Eldegoss. If they do see a KO, it's Surfetched. Again, the question of who likes taking fight type moves. Actually, does our new guy like taking fight type moves? Holy moly. Rabambi owns the shit out of this guy. Also, I gotta remember we have a new Tailwinder. Oh my god, this Rabambi guy might be kind of good. Yeah, literally random move Rabambi takes this. Rabamb is going to 1v1 Farfetch'd. If it is Eldegoss, we can't get put to sleep by this, so we could literally just go Flare Blitz. Okay, and you're not going to get trapped in, Bug Fairy, so you could get trapped in by this guy, which could be a problem. Do you outspeed 1-tap? Let's not immediately lose our Rabambi. That'd be no bueno. How do I want to do this? It does suck that that is the better bait, and also that we're not going to know what comes in next. Because let's say Ape brings in this guy, we come in on the Leaf Storm. We own the shit out of them. This is an eject button too. How do we get this Ductary in as soon as possible against a mon that is not afraid of it? Like maybe Staraptor in against Eldegoss? Multi-hit moves and eject button. Activates after the last strike of a multi-hit move. So we could go into Staraptor. It would be a range. Yeah, I guess the problem is if Surfetched comes in first, though, that although we can come in, outspeed, and 1-tap it, it sets us up for real pain. Meteor Assault, does it have any special AI? Slash would Meteor Assault be the only thing that kills? Yeah, because if it's Meteor Assault, then... no weird AI for Hyper Beam either. Yeah, so if that would just kill, I mean, we could go into Rabambi on the Meteor Beam, set up Tailwind, and then after, if Rabambi kills, that's outspeed out damage. If they've taken any sort of chip, though, it's going to be like, could be a slower Oko from here, because we don't do enough. So the Tailwind doesn't help. Oh, we're already faster than this Ductary. That's crazy work. That's ludicrous that this Rabambi is that fast. Arena Trap, Arena Trap. I mean, it looks like Weezing can also take the Meteor Assault. Scrappy do. Oh, that's Scooby's little cousin. This is what Scrappy does, though. Yeah, anyone else who likes coming in on Sirfetch'd random move? Or I guess it's usually Meteor Assault, right? There's a lot of mons who like don't hate it, right? Yeah, the plan is to get the Iron Ball. We don't have like a super great way to do it though, because we got this Onyx so later level, we don't have Screech. So like, I think what we're going to end up having to do is rip Stomping Tantrum while it's still on the ground, hope for Trick turn 1, and then we're going to hit, do I ever... Then we probably click like Rock Smash to drop defenses, and then pray that it doesn't boom on us. Is the rough idea. Or if it booms on us, it booms on us when we're still not dead to it. Is the plan. Because now we're trying to map out the rest of the fight too, which gets really funky because obviously we're going to have no idea how much damage we take here. Or if we even do get the Iron Ball, really. It's kind of fucked across the board. But yeah, what we were saying. If Eldegoss comes in, we could activate the eject pack. If we activate the eject pack, this is going to be slower Okos. Slower, well, we outspeed, we outkill, we outspeed, we kill, we outspeed, we kill. We're slower, and I guess depending on how much damage we take. Well, if that's the case, then this would... Staraptor would always bring in Dugtrio. And I mean, most situations we are... This is going to happen, right? So let's say Steelix 1v1's this guy. They're going to hit Stomping Tantrum. And what I feel like is likely is we hit Stomping Tantrum, they trick, we hit Rock Smash, or they boom even like the turn after that. Yeah. So if we take like an Earthquake, if we take one Earthquake, 42, go down to 118. That is not an Eldegoss bait. That is a Sirfetch'd bait. If we take Explosion, that's 49. I think that's still just a Sirfetch'd bait. Yeah, the annoying thing is we want Eldegoss to come in sooner. So maybe we do want to take more damage with Steelix. But I don't know how we like manipulate that safely, right? I still think it's like Stomping Tantrum, Rock Smash, question mark. And if we need to bring in someone else to take the boom, a la Aggron, what would they bait in? They would always bait in Sirfetch'd. Yeah. Huh. Can Weezing win against Sirfetch'd? And what would Weezing bait in? They don't do jack shit damage to them, and they could escape. This would be slower in Oko. This would be slower in Oko, likely, depending on how much damage we take here. Guess we could go into Rabombi on this and then... Like, how many mons do we have that can take Meteor Assault? Because really, in a perfect world, we want... We'd really, really love to bring in Eldegoss ahead of Sirfetch'd. Or the mon that kills Sirfetch'd to bait in Eldegoss. But that's not going to happen. This is a special moon. We don't have like a fairy boosting item yet, right? Pixie Plate is like very soon, but not quite. And Wise Glasses wouldn't show... Nah, killing Douglas. Well, I guess here's the thing. How much damage are we going to take from Meteor Assault, right? Because if we're showing... Oh, no, but this is out... Oh, this is with Wide Glasses, though. Okay, so then this could bring in Drampa instead. We'd have to make sure we take enough damage that we were bringing in Drampa. Which we could manipulate here, right? Like, let's check rolls on this. Right? Low roll Meteor Assault. 42. That'd put us at 100. Well, that's a nice easy roll. Okay, so no, okay. Rabombi should always bait in Drampa. Right? Because we're going to... So, Steelix kills this guy. If they bait in Eldegoss here, we're going to go into Staraptor with a... We're going to go into Staraptor with a Chesto. And then they're going to hit Dual Wing Beat. They will bait in, depending on how much damage we take. Well, this would just be faster. It would depend on how much damage we take then. This would be... Well, who would that actually bring in? So, our Dual Wing Beat has the possibility to kill Eldegoss, but would at the very least proc the eject button. Would that make us slower with Cotton Down? We are 6 minutes? Holy shit. That's insane. Let's try a restart. What the hell? What the helly? Okay. Okay. Should be back. Shut up, bot. Okay, I can be mean to the bot. What were we talking about? Cotton Down? Those all other Pokemon in the field. So that would, if we hit this with a Dual Wing Beat, that'd actually lower our speed too. Which would definitely greatly affect our baits. Yeah, we'd be outspeed and dead to this. Okay, well then if we do it this way, right? So I hate branching paths. So what would happen is... Oh, that's already dropping so many frames, man. What would happen here is that Steelix is going to either bait an Eldegoss. If we go into that, we'd go into Staraptor. We hit dual wing beat. We'd be able to outspeed, and we'd tap it twice. This would either kill or proc eject button. This would put us at -2 speed, even if we were just at -1 speed. So I will start timer. And then see how long it takes to show up on screen. Hopefully, it's not too bad. But then at least at -1 speed, yeah, we'd be slower. Sir Farfetch would be showing fast kill. We'd go into Rabombi. Rabombi would take the Meteor Assault. Min roll Meteor Assault is 42. Yes, it'd put us at 100. Which would set up Drampa to be able to kill us. So then this would bring in like slow kill Drampa. Because we're faster somehow than this Doug trio. Yeah, this is slow kill Drampa. Oh, best viewers. Deny. Brings in slow kill Drampa. That's not bad. I mean, it's not great. 45 seconds is not great, but it's much better than fucking 6 minutes. Yeah. This would be baiting in Drampa. Drampa slowing slow kill. They would only be clicking. I guess they could be clicking Hyper Voice or Glare. Hyper Voice or Glare, Drampa. This is an outspeed or one shot. Do they get crit? They do get crit and die. Pre-poisoned. Body press is fighting. I don't think muscle band is enough, which is annoying. I guess we could like bulldoze, but then we're absolutely dead to Doug Trio. Outspeed one shot. This fight is going to be really fucking annoying, ain't it? Navigating this fight is so difficult. Why did I understand why I didn't play this fight yesterday. There's just so many branching paths based on how this beginning goes, right? Like, there's no super clear answer here. And then we always have to be wary of this Doug trio. I mean, the individual 1v1s we have aren't bad. Like, Rabombi owns this guy. Staraptor owns this guy. I think Aggron, for the most part, does really well against this guy. Is there any way to get, like, Doug Trio in here ASAP? Because the problem is the speed drop from Cotton Down. Yeah, the speed drop from Cotton Down is kind of the issue here, but... I mean, I guess Sludge Bomb. What would you bait in? Outspeeds, outdamages, slower Okos. Yeah, it just doesn't do a lot to Wheezing. Who are Mons that would be happy to have... Oh, is it going to be the Goat Pidgeot again? Don't tell me it's Pidgeot the Goat. Wait, it might be Pidgeot the Goat. But then we have to guarantee we bait in... Eldegoss here, though. Right? Which I don't know if we can guarantee. Did a reset of the router. It seems to have helped a little bit. Let me know if it helps on your end, too.
What?
I reset the router, so let me know if it helps on your end, too. I, like, stopped stream, restarted. That helps me.
I actually went on another Wi-Fi network.
Another Wi-Fi network?
Yeah, he had, like, mentioned...
Oh, yeah. Is it any better?
I don't know. I haven't really done a lot of work yet.
Alright.
I don't think so.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Definitely not for streaming.
Yeah, stream on Wi-Fi. What could go wrong?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
It hasn't crashed.
Don't say that.
Oh my god.
Yeah, the thing we'd have to do here, though, is we'd have to be holding the Sharp Beak to ensure that this procs... I mean, I guess we could come in on Brave Bird. Like, I guess Brave Bird would probably put us lower enough. And is Cotton Down contact, though? It's hit by an attack, so any attack. So I guess that's our problem here, too, is like -1. We're probably not as fast as we'd want to be. What did you mean by that, Tamori? What did you mean by that? Okay. Why don't we get a jetpack? Well, I guess if we kill Eldegoss with Infernape, what do they bait in? They would bait in, depending on how much damage you take, this would be -1 speed. We'd be, oh, this would bait in, yeah, bait in Douglas. Because they just outspeed in 1 tap. Heh. Damn, this would be a Mach Punch moment, actually, right? Oh, well, actually, Mach Punch no way does that much, yeah. Yeah. Or, wait, what if we fake out then overheat? That would make us slower than Surfetched. Oh god, so we're getting back delayed again. It would depend if we'd have to take Leaf Storm coming in. Yeah, this fight's going to be the death of me, man. We're stuck in the past. The clean line for this fight is going to be miserable. Yeah, I'm definitely not. With the delay and the challenge that this fight imposes, I don't think we're doing the gauntlet today. Gonna take you back to the past. Yeah. But I mean, yeah, the 1v1s across the board. And then once we get Ductrio in, like Meganium probably. Kingler even. Yeah, Kingler even with 2 Aqua Jets. Something like that. Could level Kingler up. For Bombi if they did a little bit more damage. Damn, this for Bombi's cracked though. Yeah, I guess it just would depend on what move we're coming in on, right? Yeah. So like the 1v1s, and Drampa obviously is a little scary with ranges with Aggron. But I mean, depending on what we're coming in on, especially if it's like Hyper Voice where we can click like Bulldoze, Body Press to guarantee pick up a range holding a Cherry Berry. Like that's super chill. It's just like baiting order. Getting baiting order correct is kind of annoying. Guess if it's not working, it's time to play fucking Magic the Gathering. Eject Button Cotton Down is such a devious combo, too. Yeah. So the thing is, if we take... We're going to take at least 1 attack, right? Like, whether it be Explosion or Iron Ball. Like, we're going to take 1... Yeah. Whack. Tomorrow, and then 1 last week of streams on this bed internet. Cool. What was I going to say? Real-time VOD watching. Stupid. I think we need a way to safely get Dugtrio in based on either line. So, if Eldegoss comes in here, clicking Leaf Storm, was that Infernape actually smart? Well, the problem is if it doesn't click Leaf Storm, right? But Eldegoss, I guess, is only coming in if Leaf Storm kills, right? So if we do Fake Out, Overheat... Oh, yeah, but then it was just going to bring in... Safe without delay incoming. The training mates will be off. You can see me wipe in real time. Well, I guess also if it's Leechy, we literally just need to take like 1 turn of damage. But then if we have 3, with 2 speed drops, we're not faster, then becomes the problem. And Leech Seed's like a normal odds to happen there. Yeah, I don't want our monkey getting trapped in against Dugtrio. When does eject pack happen? Immediately? Oh wait, this is eject button. We have to make sure eject button and eject pack. Survives the hit immediately. Okay, so it's not even damage based. I was treating it like it was emergency exit. It's not emergency exit. It is. Also, is this blurry? It is. Oh, now it decides to focus in when I yell at it. So it's literally any attack. So this would only actually get us 1 attack decrease. Or 1 speed decrease. Which would be enough to show Dugtrio killing us. Which means also we don't... So if Pidgeot does come in here, we make sure it can't get put to sleep. It is just damage it needs to take. It'll go -1. Dead to Surfetched. But then we kind of needed the kill though, right? Can we go like Sharp Beak? Well, actually, can you do Sharp Beak pre-poison? Sharp Beak Dual Wing Bee pre-poison will always kill. Multi-hit moves would make us -2 slower. This would bring in Surfetched. But does this end up resolving our issue, though? Because that slower gets O-code. This is, even if we're at full house, slower gets O-code. And then we would have to go to Surfetched on Meteor Assault. We go Rabombi. They take the Meteor Assault. Then, is there anyone who we can, like, kill this guy and then bait in Drampa with? Like, if this guy's doing Meteor Assault and then they're obviously, like, recharging the next turn. I'm going to see if there's any sort of specific AI for this. Corv got Iron Ball from Bronzong, baited Dugtrio after because now Earthquake buffed on. Yeah. The fuck is Meteor Assault? Because I guess we could come in, we could take the Meteor Assault. It would be Meteor Assault again. Because Ken Wheezing... Who does Wheezy bait in? Wheezy F, and the F is for Phenomenal. Nah, because they want to bait Drampa. And Drampa would bait slower and kills. Wheezy F, baby, and the F is for we are fucked. Rabombi. You ever want to just somehow kill Dugtrio? Well, we could do that. Well, the problem is getting Dugtrio in at the right time, right? Because we could just murk this guy and then say Drampa is showing slow kill, because then we need someone who can kill Drampa that can escape, which I don't think we have, or that can 1v1 this guy. Yeah, I don't think we have someone who can kill Drampa that can escape. Because we don't want them to go berserk from berserk. Weezer really doesn't do great here. Luke Cario can't get out. Saved from the future if he decides the third member of the party. Not yet. Still trying to figure out how to get Doug in and not murk us. Yeah, because we can get Doug True in the last two, which would be nice. It just like, we need to kill one of these guys. And I guess we do get a free turn, right? Does? Oh, well... What if we do this with Pidgeot, and then we have, like... After Meteor Assault, we have, like, Rabambi come in, take Meteor Assault, then we have Staraptor come in and kill Sirfetch'd. If everyone else is dead, even if Eldegoss is still alive, right? Staraptor with Sharp Beak shows outspeed Oko, just by the hair on its teeny chin chin, and then, well, what is that beta in actually? Pokemon A is slower at an Oko, so they'd be -1. Yeah. Yeah, so this would bring in Dugtrio, right? Because Staraptor with Sharp Beak, or I even assume maybe Muscle Band, shows outspeed Oko, barely outspeed Oko. I don't think that matters, that it's just barely because it sees max roll. Do we still... We don't guarantee pick up these KOs with Muscle Band, so it would be Sharp Beak. I think I already put that. Yeah. So it'd be, again, outspeed Oko, just barely. But they hair and chin chin. And then slower than we kill it, but this would get the +1 for faster. Also, potentially, if we've taken an amount of damage, this could be outspeed one shot. Which this would get it out of the way much sooner and wouldn't matter. This wouldn't matter if Rabambi's baiting in what order. Ugh. I need to put more water in that coffee. So then the question becomes... Yeah, because it'd be Rabambi coming in on Meteor Assault. We get the free turn because it's fighting Hyper Beam. We go into Staraptor. We murk it from orbit. Okay. So I think these three are always coming. And then, okay, so this is the path. So let's do this. Steelix, instead of baiting in Eldegoss, baits in Sirfetch'd. Sirfetch'd is only ever clicking Meteor Assault unless we are insanely low. If that's the case, I mean, we hang out for another turn, because if we take a Brick Break, then we can just take a Meteor Assault and do the swap after. But yeah, perfect world, it's always Meteor Assault. We swap into Rabambi, they take it. Then there's a recharge turn. We're going to go into Staraptor. Then Staraptor with Sharp Beak kills Sirfetch'd. Outspeed Oko would only bring in Dugtrio. They're not trapped by Dugtrio. We would go into, this would be Stone Edge or Final Gambit. I think this would What's Final Gambit AI? I don't think this would ever be Final Gambit. Mon is faster and higher HP than Mon. If the above is not true and AI is faster and dies to player Mon. So it could click Final Gambit, actually. This is Stone Edge or Final Gambit. Is this might be a leveled up Kingler moment. So level cap 54. Does Final Gambit have priority? Nah. But Muscle Band Aquajet always picks it up. Cool. So this would be Kingler with Muscle Band is our guy for Doug Trio. And then this is Rabombi / Staraptor for Surfetched. This is Kingler with a Muscle Band. Who would bait in. In this line, Surfetched came in first. So this would be Outsped O-Code. Outsped O-Code. That's crazy. So I guess this would bring in Eldegoss always clicking Leaf Storm, which is an incredible bait, which I believe we want Pidgeot to deal with. And potentially, I mean, can Rabombi could also help here. We just like need someone who just doesn't get put to sleep. Yeah. So this would be Pidge with, I guess we want to go Chesto here. So when we have to bring them in later, they'd be fine to not get put to sleep. Pidge, Chesto. We hit the Eldegoss. This would trigger eject button. It would make us slower. This would bring in Drampa, clicking Hyper Voice or Dragon Pulse. Our plan for this is Aggron with a Cherry Berry, because all we need to do is click Rock Slide, or I think just Bulldoze plus Body Press. Yeah. Bulldoze, Body Press picks it up. And then that would bring back in Eldegoss clicking Leaf Storm. There's like 5 Pokemon we can bring on this. I guess we could give Rabombi. Well, for flexibility's sake, I'll give Rabombi a Lumberry in case we get into a weird spot. Okay, so this works for this line. So this is the line where Surfetch comes in first. And there's never a line where Doug Trio comes in over Surfetched yet. So then, line 2. We take too much damage here, and then Eldegoss comes in first. So this would be Eldegoss always clicking Leaf Storm if it's coming in. We would go into Pidgeot. Pidgeot would take the Leaf Storm, then click Air Slash. That would put us Cotton down. And we would be slower and O-Code by Surfetched. Not slower than this. Maybe is... The Surfetch would come in first. Yeah, so then this would just be this Surfetch thing again. We go to Rabombi here. Rabombi takes the hit, then goes into Staraptor. Yeah, takes the hit, goes into Staraptor. On the recharge turn, Staraptor kills with dual Wing Beat. Then, because of Sharp Beak, again, showing outspeeding Oko, showing outspeeding Oko, would bring in Doug Trio. Doug Trio, we can go into Kingler on. Kingler can kill with Aquajet. Now, instead of... this guy's still alive. So this would be back to No, Surfetch is dead at this point. Who would this bring in? Oh, this would bring in Eldegoss. Yeah. Okay, yeah, this works. Okay. We found a line that works unless something is fucky. I understand it shows us always sees highest roll for both you and your Pokemon coming in. Yeah, so even though it's just exactly one roll of close combat that kills, it works. We do need to level up Kingler for this, but I don't think this is the biggest loss in the world. Cool. Get my peaches down in Georgia, yeah, that's it. Get my weed from California, yeah, that's it. you guys will be seeing this fight 4 years in the future. Staraptor, Rabombi. I'm gonna be rocking like this. Kingler, who we have to level up. Hopefully... Oh, we're getting rid of the fighting move, right? I don't think this affects our baits. Actually, something we have to check, because I'm pretty sure we get Crabhammer on this split. Boom, boom, boom. I didn't check if Steelix learns Rock Smash, too. What was the thing we were showing for baits here? I mean, I don't think it matters, right? Because I assume Crabhammer is going to show... We were getting rid of Hammer Arm anyway. Yeah, it's Ice Hammer that shows Outspeed Oko. So we're getting rid of this regardless. Yeah, because we have an excess of fighting types. It's more useful, more likely to expect that. Yeah, I guess this is the annoying thing here if they don't learn Rock Smash. Yeah, cool. I figured as much. We're going to get rid of Stone Edge because we'd have to use an item to use that. It does suck, though. I mean, we're already going to be slower than most. If we're getting +1/2... If we're getting +1/2 AC on that, right? 85 times 1.2. That would be always hit. I mean, when are we clicking Double Edge? I guess Stone Edge isn't stab, though, right? You kind of forget. Might be good for showing baits and stuff, too. I think I'm more inclined to get rid of Stone Edge. Is it a throw? Who knows? All right, let's hand out our shit. So they're going to give a... Rust. We'll give a Pecha Berry over because we have the most of those. Pecha Berry. Lum. Oh, we're already running out of Lums. Jeezel Peasel. Maybe we just... I'm going to give it a Chesto instead. Chesto here. Pidge gets a Chesto. Aggron gets a Cherry. KO Crab gets a Muscle Band. We need Muscle Band and Sharp Beak. Staraptor. Where's our band? Bands to make them dance. Cool. All right, I think that's everything. So this is Pecha Berry, Rock Smash. Then this is Sharp Beak, Chesto, Muscle Band, Chesto, Cherry Berry. Okay. Let's go. Let's do a little export too and make sure this is all good and going. Ba-da-da-da-dum. Bum-ba-dum-bum-ba-dum-bum. Yeah, it's not going to go into the song that plays after it on the playlist, but it's funny that I just have that queued up in my brain. What was the... There's one thing I wanted to check. We already checked the Kingler baits. I wanted to check with Ironhead that this, or Iron Ball, this doesn't show like different damaging rolls because we're grounded. Well, I mean, we already are grounded, right? Yeah, it's not like it lets Dugtrio do more damage to us. Cool. All right, I think this is all good. We already double checked everything. Everything's re-imported. Let's do our line. Let's do some lines. Do we have a repel back on? We do. Because technically we could have done the double battle first. I don't think it fucking matters. I mean, maybe having the protect Iron Ball helps. I'm a little scared about this one. Any arena trapping fight always scares the shit out of me, but I think I've cooked up a pretty solid line. Plus, it's the Iron Ball heist that makes it a little scary, too. We don't know what's going to happen. All right, gamers. We would love to see Trick turn 1. We get the swing first, so we're going to go Bad Tantrum. Trick not turn 1 could be very, very bad. Okay, that is frightening. Because this is pretty likely to boom. Are we dead to crit boom? We are not dead to crit boom. I think we rock smash here. We might not be getting the iron ball, it appears. Trick! Yes! Let's go, dude. All right. Now we are slower. Now we want to see boom. Boom would be pretty poggers here, as the kids say. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna head out. This is just gonna be double edge because it does the most damage, and we can maybe pick up the kill, and we don't hurt ourselves. Hit the range, Steelix. Damn. Okay. Now this is almost always boom. Well, actually, I guess it depends on what kills us. Explosion never kills us without a crit. Earthquake never kills us without a crit. Double edge should always kill here. This is like fairly likely explosion. I think the safest thing here is staying in. As much as I would love to go to Aggron, but if Aggron takes an earthquake to the face here, we are in a lot of trouble. So I think Hooked on Phonics just has to tank it. Yeah. Cool. We'll take that. So then this should always be Eldegoss then. So we're going to get this line. I think it can use its other attacking move, which is very funny. Yeah. Cool. So this is going to be Leaf Storm or Pollen Puff because we are so goddamn low. We're going to go into Puddin' Pop. Eldegoss, Pidgey. Yes, this is the line. Want to see Pollen Puff because it does less damage? Fine with me. Okay. We are faster. We are going to click Air Slash. This will make us one tick slower and will bait in Surfetched. Surfetched is always going to see a kill with Meteor Assault from this HP and from that speed. We're going to go Air Slash. This will pop the eject button. Cotton down and then eject button. We want to see Surfetched here. Cool. All right. Surfetched is always going to hit us with a Meteor Assault. Cool. It looks scarier than it actually is. They're going to need to recharge this turn, so we can go into Chris Starly. They're immune because of Scrappy. Must recharge. Cool. We are faster. We're going to click Dual Wing Beat, which is always kills. They are holding a leak. And now I believe this should bait in Doug Trio. Because we outspeed an Oko Eldegoss, we outspeed an Oko Drampa. So this should always be Douglas. Beautiful. We're not trapped in by this Doug Trio. It's going to click Stone Edge or Final Gambit. We're going to go into KO Crab. Final Gambit, I guess, would be fine. Oh, Stone Edge is also, I guess, fine. We are going to click Aqua Jet, which will one-tap here. Thank God this thing is not Focus Sash. And thank God KO Crab is incredibly good. This, I believe, brings in Eldegoss. We outspeed and one-tap this. Ice Hammer, we're faster. We're not speed reduced in any sort of way. This doesn't have priority. It'll make us slower and then bait random move coming in. Yeah, I think I'm down for this. Because, yeah, Ice Hammer always does like 84. Ice Hammer can't miss. Cool. Bingo, bango, bongo. We are made a little bit slower. Now we are slower than Drampa. Oh no, we're still faster than Drampa, so this could be a glare coming out, which obviously we would not want to glare. Actually, I don't know if it's that obvious we wouldn't want to glare. If we were taking an attacking move, we'd want it to be Hyper Voice. Beautiful. Okay. Let's check Berserk. When it reaches half or less HP. If Rock Slide crits, we would get there, but Bulldoze plus Body Press always kills. So I'm going to click Bulldoze, then Body Press. And we want to see Glare here. Cool. We've got a Cherry Berry particularly for that. And then Body Press should pick this up. 28 plus that does the damage. Okay. That's a pretty damn good line. That's a really damn good line. I'm happy with that. That's some high quality cooking. Once you guys see that in like 5 months, you'll be like, damn, save cooked. Can we get to those berries over there? I desperately need a refill. We can't walk behind the house, can we? Oh, we can. Sick. Wait, does that mean we could have got this one? Oh, no, we would have been able to get the thing at the same spot. Citruses? I don't need cherries. I need citruses. I don't need chestos. Great. A bunch of shit I don't need. Sick, though. A damn good line if I do say so myself, and I do. And now we got the Iron Ball. Iron Ball heist successful. Now we can do maybe even more shenanigans and double battles. Speaking of which, this will probably be the only other battle we'll do because of the delay today. And I guess I can get my info set up for the gauntlet. I know Rabambi's really good for it. Meganium being another. I agree. Meganium being a shitmon. Poor Meganium. Bada dooba 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 doo. Dooba boo. Yeah. True double. We want to be baiting fast kills from Klefki. Maybe the monkey can pop off. So there's going to be Clef, Hound, Grim, Pyroar. This looks like the kind of Pokemon that Infernape would like beating the shit out of. Can we use Iron Ball to show 2 fast kills? We click Sky Uppercut on this guy. We can't one-tap this guy, unfortunate. And I assume... I mean, 2 Sky Uppercuts can kill this guy. We'd have to do some funky baiting, right? I mean, Infernape lead just seems like the move regardless here, right? But I don't think they can kill 3 that quickly. Oh, we do have another protector, right? Are you guys both cool with foul play? Because we could... What if we fake out with Machop turn, with him on top turn 1, and then are baiting like foul play kill turn 2, and then How would we want to order this? So it would be Sky Uppercut, kill, Houndoom turn 1. This would bait in no trick turn 1. Damn, it is really far behind. Holy shit. Ape, top. Yeah, we could have him on top pre-damage to bait 2 fast KOs. We go fake out turn 1, protect turn 2, swap turn 3. Because can we kill with... Well, I guess we could do that, right? Where it's like turn 1, Sky Uppercut, turn 2... I mean, we could also fake out with him. For that doesn't gain us anything by faking out with him for an ape turn 1. Sky Uppercut, turn 1. Yeah, and this will always attack. Sky Uppercut into this guy turn 1. Boom, you bastard. Oh, while I'm waiting for... I'm going to go get some more water for this. Boom, you bastard. So, yeah, it's going to be Sky Uppercut turn 1, fake out left turn 2, him on top protects turn 2. We kill, this is going to bring in Grimmsnarl. Grimmsnarl can't jump that. Can we be baiting foul play? I assume we can bait foul play fake out. Nah, because they're going to be... Well, no, that would bait fake out, right? Because fake out is first turn. Yeah, it's going to get +9. So if it is, or they are dead to fake out, it'll do that. Foul play... Yeah, us intimidating is not going to affect that. Akaberry, Prankster. So Ape's going to have a... What's the anti-swagger berry? Confusion. Pursum. Pursum. Top is going to have nothing. And they need to be... Status moves have +1 Predator. Dark types are immune. So... But Fake Out is +4, +3. And then normal moves are 0. Yeah, so this will still get the Fake Out Clef Key. 18. Yeah, 18. 18 HP for Hitmontop. They're not in danger of getting a level. Nah, I don't think they get XP from that. 18 HP. So... And this would be showing, of course, fast kill, yeah, from this guy. So, turn 1, Ape, Skies, Hound, top, Fake Outs, Keys. Then turn 2 is going to be top protects. Protects, and because this will be Fake Out, show and kill. Yeah. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. We just need to be dead to foul play, which foul play is still going to be that. So it's going to be random move, top protects, and then, well, I mean, actually, foul play is going to be the only thing. Foul play is going to be the only thing that they're going to have to take because you are faster than this guy. Yeah, unless they got like double swaggered? I know, because they'd be seeing fast kill. They wouldn't be clicking swagger. So this would be... we can kill this with Sky Uppercut. This would be Overheat, then Sky Uppercut, which is always going to kill. Yeah, Overheats, 111, Sky Uppercut's 82. Yeah, that always kill. Top protects. Ape overheats. Maybe we want to actually do it the other way, because overheat killing is probably not what we want. Nah, yeah. Sky ups. Sky ups. Ape overheats to KO. Top swaps to... they just need to take foul play. They need to take foul play and be good against the keys and the Pyroar. Oh, I mean, we could just go into Kingler, right? Just go into Kingler. Kingler would be dead to... Is Hyper Voice... Hyper Voice is a spread move, but Ape's faster, so it wouldn't matter what they do, right? Yeah. Because Ape's going to get to do that. Ape's just not as great against these guys in the back, right? Yeah, but I guess if they... No, because they're going to be seeing fast kill. Top swaps to King. They'll be seeing fast kill, and then we win. I'll go top with a Persum. Kingler with a... I guess we can also go Persum here, because I guess the thing that becomes scary is Persum. Top swaps the King, overeats the KO, and then turn 4, Ape KOs Pyroar. None of these moves have priority. I mean, I guess Swagger, the only term, so Klefki can't Swagger turn 1 because they're getting faked out. Klefki can't Swagger turn 2 because they're seeing fast kill. Klefki, and we're protecting. Klefki can't Swagger turn 3 because they're seeing fast kill. And then turn 4, they can potentially Swagger. So I guess if we got hit by like double Swagger, it would be annoying. Well, if we're only going to take foul play, we could do it. I think it's better to like not pre-damage, right? But then what do we do about Pyroar? Would it be like Swagger Protect? No, because they're always going to attack here because they see fast kill on Kingler. Clefty's not going to see fast kill, so they could click Swagger. But that's the only turn they could click Swagger. And that'll just be a 2v1 at that point. Aggron is cool taking all of this shit. We'll bring Aggron. In case we get into a jam, we will go Pidgeot. And then Wailord also seems to be able to take everything under the sun here. Yeah, Wailord's a good switch if something goes fucky. We'll give everyone Persums. We'll call it a day. Cool. Pretty nice. Oh, I didn't realize I did over Prankster. Whoops-a-daisy. Cool. So we're going to lead with Top and Monkey. Top and Monkey. And we want KO Crab, Angry Gong, Pidgeot, and Wailord. I think Wailord's the only swap here. Wailord for Rabombi. But I guess we kind of want this in the right order. I always want it to be in the order that I have either in the calc or in my notes. Just because once things are out of place, opens up the potential to mess shit up. And I don't need any more possibilities to mess shit up, you know? Let's hand out some Persums. Ah, wait a second. We do need to pre-damage Klefki so they see a kill, because Klefki doesn't have Unnerve, but Pyroar has Unnerve, right? So if Klefki does poison the monkey, they will be poisoned. I mean, they will be confused. So we need to have Kingler be dead to after one mineral foul play. So that would be 40. So they just put them at 80. Yeah. So Kingler is 80 HP. I did cook. From the future. Future. Yeah, so we're going to take foul play and then protect. Because you're not going to be taking damaging moves from anyone else. So this is fine. Because, yeah, that guy's going to fucking die before they die. Yeah, okay, so then this works. We just have to pre-damage our guys. First is Top, who needs to be 18. Set HP 18. And then second is our King, who needs to be 80. And they're not dead to max roll foul play. Yeah. I love when the set HPs is so simple. Cool. So this is going to be leading these two. And then immediately heal them up. Okay, there should be Persums on everybody. Let's game. Who taught me about Pokemon? Myself. Okay, so this is going to be... Let's check this one more time. Infernape is going to kill Houndoom with a Sky Uppercut before they get a chance to move. And then Hitmontop is going to fake out Klefki before they get a chance to move. Cool. Then this is going to bring Grimmsnarl. Both of these Mons are going to see fast kill right, which is going to give Infernape time to Sky Uppercut Grimmsnarl. And Tyler is going to detect. Ba. 2 moves go right. Moron. That is a citrus. Ooh, okay. I must think now. Does Overheat always kill? How did I miss the citrus? This could be a little bit tricky now. I don't think Overheat usually kills. 66. So Sky Uppercut Mineral does 82. I hate that we have to do this with the fucking ding. I'm gonna switch this over so we don't have to listen to the dinging. Mineral overheat. Well, I mean, Sky Uppercut did at least 50, right? So 167 divided by 2, 83. So it'll proc at 83. So we did at least 83. So we'll say we set it to exactly 50. Then, so it went down to 83, which we know it obviously did more than that. Then the citrus is going to heal 167 divided by 4. 41, so 83 plus 41 is 124. Wait. 41 is how much it would heal, right? 124. So say it's at 124. Overheat doesn't always do enough. Overheat does 66. Which it has a likelihood to kill. I think the likelihood part of this does kind of spook me. Because I don't think KO Crab can take... Well, what are we baiting on him on top? I believe this could be foul play. Yeah. This is foul play or spirit break. KO Crab cannot take 2 of those. We could go for another Sky Uppercut. Yeah, let's go for... Actually, we could just rip it with the overheat, right? I think ripping it with the overheat maybe is the best thing here. And then we go into... Carter, who can take everything from all of these guys. Yeah, Carter does not really give a shit here. GTA is really feeling good. That's funny. All right, let's get the proper shit going on here. Because this could just pick up the kill. Yeah. Glad we didn't gamble on that. Cool. Spirit Break. Nothing. Special attack drop? Not my special attack drop. Okay, so I guess this could be double swagger left, which would be quite possibly the most annoying thing in the world. I think we probably go Rock Slide. We go Sky Uppercut and then Rock Slide here. So where's the swagger going? Okay, we do have a Persim for that. Now the monkey is super strong, and they don't have a nerve in yet, which that's actually good that was Prankster. Is it going to be double swagger left? Okay, oh, wait. You just... Wait a second. You just gave us double +2 attack. Why? I mean, thank you. I wonder how much +2 Rock Slide does to Klefki. And this is single battles damage too, right? Okay, not that much. Cool. Alright. So... what gets scary here? I think the thing that would get scary... Oh, this is retaliate max damage too. I think attacks going left, of course, gets scary. But... Well, I guess if it's swagger from Klefki again left, that is annoying. Agron, how much do you do? You could have killed... we should maybe click Heavy Slam into that guy. Rock Slide, even with double battle damage, kills Pyroar. So if something was going left, it would be... Well, Hyper Voice could happen too. I think it's Whalern left... and then Rock Slide to pick up a KO, hopefully left. We just don't want to see, like... I mean, Swagger left would be fine. Swagger right is a little annoying. Okay, that's more than a little annoying. I mean, if we hit through, we're in a great spot. Right would be totally fine. Left is going to do a lot of damage. Okay. Carter, I would love if you would hit through. Okay, cool. Then this fight stops being scary. That's also, yeah, +4. That's a good old +4 rock slide. How much do we do to ourselves with confusion at +4? Probably a lot. Is Klefki seeing a kill with foul play into easy clap? What a insane series of words that were just spoken there. I think this is going into Monkey, and then this is going, Carter goes into Pidgeot to clean this up. We're just going to see foul play. Fake out Air Slash. Or fake out Brave Bird. Fuck it. Send it down. Cool. Alright. A little bit of a mistake there, not accounting for that Citrus Berry. I wonder what... I guess we should have probably gone, like, Overheat Flare Blitz there. Overheat Flare Blitz is probably the optimal thing to do. But, I mean, that fight still, because we had such an advantage and such good Pokemon in the back, we were chilling. Alright, gamers. So that is probably the last fight we're going to do today, because the rest we have left here on this route is the Gauntlet. Those unfamiliar, this Gauntlet has 1, 2, 3, 4... Oh, wait, you guys can't see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 fights. Apparently, Rabombi is really, really good for this. Also really good for Maxie. I'm actually curious. I want to check this out real quick. What does this guy do against Maxie? Crustle. Oh, it's Kokomo. Kowowowo. Outspeeds 1-taps. Damn, Aerodactyl's fast. Hey, Papa. Oh, what does Red Card do again? If the holder survives, the attacker is forced to swap to a random ally. Got you. I mean, do we just, like, fake out this guy? I guess it's if it survives an attack, right? We just bring no one who is afraid of dying. It does suck we don't have anyone who can take down... I mean, we could go, like, fake out. But the problem is, like, going into somebody who baits it. That'll be a problem for whenever we're planning for that shit, right? Ape do anything dramatic and fun on this fight? So who deals with the camel? Why does this thing get sub? Guess the camel's at least not fast. Kingdra coming in on the right move is cooking? Yeah, okay. Aerodactyl. Tyrannodactyl. Could be especially good coming in on a dual wing beat. Tyrantodactyl. I guess this is for another time, another place to deal with. I hate Shadow Tag. I hate Shadow Tag with all of my being. Yeah. Let's, before we call it a day, I'll give you guys a little bit of buffer on the end here to watch that second fight. Galar Steel. I think this is one of the legendaries. Galar Monotype. This could be Phalanx. Galar Dual Type. Legendary Monotype. Galar Dual Type. There's a million for these. Caparaja. Oh, this is Caparaja. Cool. Steel, no evolution line. Heatran. Legendary Steel could have also been Heatran. I don't know if I screwed myself here. Oh, I didn't screw myself here because we can always go Dialga. No evolution line, Monotype. Just a one-off goofy guy. We'll go Sawk. Dual type, no evolution line. We'll go Hawlucha. Dual type legendary. We'll go Shaman Sky. They're a fucking mythical, aren't they? Bad mythical morning. We'll go Raikou for monotype. Dual type Galar. Eternatus? Damn. I hate legendaries. There's so many options and I had to go with the mythical. The mythical distinction makes me want to put a fork in an outlet, I swear to God. We'll do revealed as well. Am I still back in time? Yeah. The Blancus is a group of found as in migratory birds. By far the best known dinosaur? Tyrannosaurus Rex. Let's go here. Genus. Oh, wow, that doesn't help us. Is any of a found in the... So this is where they're from. Probably a long word of where they're from. Early... This is going to be like prehistoric or Holocene deposits. It's like a fossil. Fossil... Does fossil fit in this first slot? Fossil... Random letters. Okay. Genus. Is any of a group of... Don't say fossils. Elephants. Is it woolly mammoth? That's not how you spell this. Oh, I guess it is. I didn't know woolly mammoth was OOLL. It looks wrong, but I was like, this seems right. I just got to fill in the letters. All right, cool. The goat. Let's pull our man up. I think that'll probably do it for today. What I probably should do here is I'm going to let the stream run a little bit so you guys don't miss the... Oh. Ugh. I'm going to let the stream run here at the end for a little bit and mute my mic and just let it run so you guys don't miss the double battle. But yeah, I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. I'm going to just let this run for a little bit. Tomorrow, unless the internet is truly horrendous, we will do the gauntlet. And it would be nice to... Hopefully, I mean, if the gauntlet goes well, it would be nice to end the week on a W and then set ourselves up for fun and... Like, yeah, so it'll be like this week is finishing out the gauntlet. Next week we'll be slowly working our way up to Mount Chimney. Actually, I'm surprised how few fights there are up there. I guess the split is hella long. So there's just like the Talon. There's just this double Tabitha and then Maxi. It's convenient. Yeah. Yeah, maybe next week we'll see us getting to Lava Ridge. And then the week after that, we will be having prime internet so you guys can see me wipe to Flannery in real time. But yeah, anyways, I'm going to let this run with the countdown. I hope you guys have a nice rest of your day. I'll just keep an eye on chat in case you say anything about the double battle. But yeah, appreciate y'all. I'm just going to go over to the countdown screen and let it run.